Hello, um, good morning, good afternoon to those who are already in the afternoon. Yes, so I believe and trust that we all are doing fine wherever we are. Yes, so today I just want to say thank you to the Lord for this far that He has worked with us and for the provision of life. You know, it's not every day that you're going to, you know, wake up to good news or, being in good health. Most people have always, especially during this unprecedented time that we are living in, yeah, you can never tell. Everything is possible, everything can happen anytime. So when you wake up and you are okay and your family are doing fine, you just have to give glory to God. You understand what I mean? Yeah, so I'm so grateful to the Lord for having given me this privilege once again to be able to talk to you guys. So today I'm gonna change the topic a bit. Yeah, so I just decided that every month, once in a month, I'll be doing some etiquette video. Okay, this one will be going from dining to grooming to how we are supposed to handle ourselves, and especially I'll be dealing with the ladies. Okay, so today's etiquette is specifically for my single ladies. So please, single ladies, join me here because we need to talk. Okay, we need to talk. Yeah. So the etiquette for today is gonna be etiquette when you visit him at home for the first time. Etiquette for when you visit him at home for the first time. So this one is for all my single ladies. So please join me here. And I will appreciate when by the end of this video, when you watch it, please, if in case there is something that I'm going to leave out, just let me know at the comment section. Okay, give me your views because as you're learning from me, I'm also learning from you. Okay, yeah, and that's how knowledge is gained. Yeah, so I will appreciate if you leave me your view on the comment section. And please, if you're a first timer, if you haven't subscribed to my videos, please, I beg you, don't forget to subscribe. Share with your friends and give me a thumbs up if you love my videos. Is that cool? Great. So this video I've created it because I want us as single ladies to create the perfect first impression. Perfect first impression when he invites you over to visit his home for the very first time. And this video will help you to build your confidence. It will help to give you a guide on exactly what you must do to create a lasting impression. I was doing a survey. I decided to talk to some few of my male friends to get to know their views of what they think of a lady when she visits over for the first time. And I want to share with you some, and what I came to realize is that there were different guys who don't know each other, but their views seemed to be the same. There was no contradiction. Okay, so it's something which seems to be across. So if you're a single lady, please give me your ears. Give me your ears, because you don't want to make a mistake again. You understand? You don't want to make a mistake again. Okay? You don't want to lose that guy because of some silly decisions or mistakes that you made. You know, yeah. So uh, one guy told me this, and I will share with you. One guy told me that for him, what he looks at first is the dress code. He said the dress code is the first thing that he looks at, and if the lady is not interactive. So on the dress code and the interaction part, I'm going to expound more about it as we continue. And then another one told me that if the lady is not ready to have a mature, serious talk, or rather proves to be ignorant. Are you that lady? Please make sure that you follow this to the end so that you may be able to know where you probably have been making mistakes, okay? Yeah, and one told me that if the lady is nagging or concentrates on phone while with him, this one, even me, I don't entertain. I don't like. No, it just shows lack of respect. If you're talking to someone and then they're just busy on their phone, you're talking to them and then they're just like this. And you'll have to repeat some things, over and over and over and over, because they're not concentrating. It is wrong. It is wrong. That one, even me, I don't like. Okay. And then one said if a lady is too talkative, or if a lady holds back to some things, even if she feels everything is not okay. Okay, it's good to open up, but draw a limit. Okay, don't just open up too much. Okay, yeah. So are we ready? Yeah. So the very first advice that I will give you, and I'm sharing with you this one as a sister, I'm sharing with you this as um as a friend, okay, someone who wants the best for you. Okay, so that's why I also want you to share with me your views so that I may be able to know what is it that I might also gain from you. Okay, so the very first advice that I will tell you is do your research. Before you visit that guy to his home, do your research. Okay, especially if you do not feel comfortable, or if your gut tells you that something is amiss. Okay, do your research, because our guts don't lie. The moment you sense something is amiss, always hold back and make sure that there are so many ways that especially in the present time, there are so many ways in which we can be able to research about someone, and that is through social media. Okay, you can go to the social media and do a little bit of a research about that person. Or if you were connected with a person, if somebody connected you with a guy, please, before you visit that guy, get back to the person who connected you. Get to ask some questions. Get to know about this person through whoever connected you. Okay? And it is very, very important. This one I want you to take note. It is very important that as you're doing your research about someone, we call it background check. Just concentrate on the basic. Concentrate on the basic things. Please don't go into an FBI mode. Okay, don't go into an FBI mode. And you have to be very, very careful during this time. Okay? Yeah, because some people may not take it lightly. Some will be like, why you didn't ask me personally? But even if I ask you personally, most of us will never open up and say exactly who they truly are, Yeah, so that's why it's good when you're doing your background check, concentrate on the basics and be very, very careful. Okay? Yeah. So, point number two, what I'll say is make no assumption. This is very serious. Make no assumption. And this is where most of us go wrong. Most of us ladies, this is where we go wrong. Okay? I'll say this now, just because you meet this guy and invites you over to his place for maybe, maybe invites you for a drink. For those who take coffee, somebody will invite you maybe for a coffee date. That doesn't automatically mean that the guy loves you already. Oh, did I hit it on? Yeah, so it is the truth. The fact that he has invited you over to his place or he has invited you for a date doesn't necessarily mean that this guy already loves you or is in a relationship with you. Ladies, please. Okay? So, please don't move faster than your shadow. Let us not move faster than our shadows. Okay? It is very wrong. Um, we have these girls they just the very first hello, I just want to say thank you for having given me your number, and I really want to say I appreciate that. Just that first hello, you know um somebody already start having the wedding reception in their mind. They already feel like they're already in the box. And I'll just ask you, why do you want to do that to yourself? Why do you want to torture yourself about that? Okay? Yeah, so please don't go about and start telling people or your friends or your family that the guy loves you. There is no love in this. Please remove it out of the equation. Yeah, this is just a friendship stuff, and this is somebody who wants to know you. So, another thing that I'll say is, if in case there's some feelings that are maybe developing inside you at this stage, please, you will have to hold them back. You will have to take charge over your emotions. You'll have to take charge over your feelings so that they don't mislead you. Okay? Yeah, and one thing that I say is, I have a friend. I have a friend who she kind of was led by making assumptions, and so she goes to visit this guy to his house, and she reaches there, and the way she carries herself, because when a guy invites you over, she's seeing something in you. Okay, something potential, and he just wants to create that time so that the two of you may be able to get to know each other. And then you go there with the mindset of a girlfriend already. You got there with the mindset of girlfriend, and then how you handle things might end up just disqualifying you totally and completely. You understand? Yeah. So let us allow the guy to be the desperate one here. Okay? You be the mysterious lady, taking everything cool, and be that high valued woman. Okay? Yeah, don't rush things, and don't rush into that relationship with a guy that you clearly know nothing about. Okay? Yeah. So you want to take things easy, you want to be that prize. Remember? Yeah. So, one thing I'll say, and I want us to take this home, not every meetup, not every meetup will end up into a relationship. That one, I believe that we all will agree. Not every meetup, not every guy that you've met out there, you've ended up in a relationship with them. Yeah? So sometimes you'll find that these meetups, some can even end up into a very beautiful business partnership. There's some guys who came into your life and you thought probably you could work something out, and you ended up becoming good friends, you know. You ended up becoming good friends or good business partners. Okay, so when this guy approaches you, don't take it in the mindset of relationship only. It can end up into a good, beautiful business relationship, or it can end up into just beautiful friendship. Okay, so let us learn to take things easier, and you chill. Yeah, just chill yourself. Okay, right? Yes, so the third point that I'll talk about is the dress code. And this one, for me, I'll admit that in the past, I have fallen a victim of it. Okay? Sometimes we just dress for the sake of, you want to please someone, or according to you, you feel like you're comfortable and you look good in that. But how somebody else is going to view you, it's gonna pass some wrong signal. Okay, so how you dress matters a lot. How you dress matters a lot. Okay, so let us dress to impress, but not to pass wrong signals. Okay, let us be mindful of what we wear. Okay, because if you're going to this person's house and you dress in some very short dress or some revealing dress, something that reveals your shape. We have these ladies who are blessed, they have very curvy shapes, and then you putting on this tight dress that reveals how God created you. By the time you're reaching this person's house, don't let us not forget that this is a man. Okay, in as much as he may not have any, he might have not had any bad thoughts in his mind, but he might think the other way around and end up taking advantage of you. Okay, because that is what you portrayed from the very word go. Okay, so be mindful of what you're putting on. We have, even if you cannot afford the expensive dresses, we have very decent cheap dresses. You just buy it and iron it very well. Okay, that is part of grooming also. If you're the type who don't put on artificial hair, you can just make your hair look nice. If it's short, my hair is short, it's natural, so I just try to comb it, to work on it. Okay, so you just make it look neat. You comb your hair so well. If it's natural and it's long, just blow dry it and uh, design it well, and then you're good to go. Okay, and work on your shoes. You don't want work on your feet. You don't want to go there and you look like somebody was just run a marathon. Yeah, and for us who sweat a lot, please, if your hand sweats a lot, always ensure that you have the handkerchief, or you can have the tissue to ensure that you wipe your hand, or you can have wipes to always wipe your hands. Always use roll-on. Just put roll-on, because you don't want the odor to overpower you. Okay, and then if you cannot afford expensive perfumes, we have even cheap perfumes which have very good scent, so you can go for that. Okay, you don't want to go there smelling sweat. The smell is never pleasing, and you just don't want to put somebody off by that. Okay, so brush your teeth well and make sure that you can, if you can have some chewing gum in your bag, in your handbag, please, yeah, just have them. And you know, to help you have that good odor. Okay, yeah. So the point number 4 that I will say is prepare for your transport. Prepare for your transport. This is a problem, especially where I come from. I don't want to mention because I might spoil for my girls. So, but where I'm coming from, this is a problem that I've had so many guys complain about. A lady, they met, and he requested the lady to visit, and the lady requested for the transport, and once the transport is sent, then the lady goes mute. You just put somebody off. Please, it is wrong. So prepare for your transport, okay? Have enough money. Have enough money to cover for your own transport, okay? Please, 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 I beg you. Have enough money to cover for your own transport, okay? If a guy invites you over to his house and you know you cannot cater for your transport for that day, please respectfully decline. If he invites you and you know that day you don't have money to cater for your transport to and fro, please respectfully decline. Okay, it's not a life, an emergency, and it's not like somebody is dying. So if this day you're not prepared, please respectfully decline. Pick up your phone and just ask him if you can reschedule the meeting to another day that you feel that time you will have money with you. Okay, but if the guy accepts or offers to pay for your transport, okay, that one, just allow him to do that. But what I'm saying is, don't take an Uber, don't take taxi, don't take motorbike, whichever means of transport you're using, and then drive to somebody's house. Reach there, keep this person waiting, and then pick up your phone and call the person to come out to pay for your Uber, to pay for your taxi, to pay for your motorbike. It is wrong. Okay? So, ladies, please, we don't want to degrade ourselves, especially at this time. Be a high-valued woman, okay? Yeah, so that one I hope is sorted, and no one is going to go and start embarrassing themselves next time again, or no one is going to tell a guy, please, I don't have money at this moment, can you send me some transport? It is wrong. Okay, let us take that to the bank. Sawa. Yeah, so another point I'll say, and this one somebody will agree with me, is ensure that you keep to the schedule. Ensure that you keep to the schedule. Why do I say that? If you agree that you are going to meet at a certain period of time, like for example, if it's 7 o'clock, and you know very well that you're running late, okay, due to one or two reasons, please respectfully pick your phone. Just pick your phone, text this guy, and tell him, I'm sorry, I'm running late, but I will be there maybe in 20 minutes or 30 minutes, so that you don't keep him waiting, okay? Or just call the person and let them know why you have to be late. Don't keep them there waiting, or make them worry whether you're going to make it or not. Okay, so time management is essential in every aspect of our life. Okay, because I always say, do unto others what you love them do unto you. If you don't like to be kept waiting, don't keep others waiting. I'm one person who doesn't like being kept waiting. And if you keep me waiting for more than 10 minutes, then I'm gone. Especially if there was no proper reason given. So I'll be long gone. Okay, so if you don't like being kept waiting like me, then please don't keep others waiting. Okay? Yeah, because it will show that you respect the fact that they called you or they invited you for that meeting. So please do unto others what you love them do unto you. Okay? And this takes me to the next point, which is conversation. Conversation, you know? Yeah, as I told you, there's one of my friends told me that he doesn't like a lady who talks, you talk nonstop. You want to jump from this topic to the other, to the other, to the other without giving the person a chance. Okay? This one doesn't happen only to guys. I don't know about you ladies, but for me, I don't like people who talk too much, because even if you have a point, I'll always feel like, oh God, this one is not taking me anywhere. I will switch off completely. Okay, so you can imagine you have invited somebody to your house for the very first time, and then they are the guest there, but they are taking the lead in everything. Then we have the type who don't open up. They don't talk. It's like you're forcing words out of their mouth. If you don't, it's like I'm saying hi, and then they'll respond hi and keep quiet. How are you? Fine. So it's like you're trying to persuade words out of them. Okay, don't be that boring person again, and don't be too much talkative. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, you don't wanna boss somebody by too much of a talk. And again, one thing I want us to say is, don't make the conversation overly about yourself. Don't make the conversation overly about yourself, okay? It doesn't want to hear about your accomplishments. In as much as, you know, we ladies, we like to brag about a little bit about ourselves, but you don't want to say everything about yourself just on the very first meeting, okay? So my advice will be, allow the man to lead. Allow the man to lead the conversation, and that will be based on whatever topic that he chose or he decided that you two should be able to talk about. But this one doesn't mean that if the conversation that is leading is not headed to the right direction that you feel comfortable with, that you should keep quiet. Okay? If you're not comfortable with the conversation that is leading, please respectfully, you can always switch the topic into another one. And this one will require you as a woman to be good in, or kind of knowledgeable in other fields. Okay? Yeah, you have to be knowledgeable in other fields, and because this one will help you to divert the topic and be able to know exactly what to talk about. Whether it's sports, you can just, don't make the guy look like he's stupid, or whatever he was saying was kind of foolish, but respectfully you can just switch the topic into another one, like, what do you think about this, or what do you think about if we talk about this and this, yeah. So kindly don't just flow with the current. Okay, don't flow with the current. And again, I want to caution us, please, let us not bring the conversation of our exes into this new friendship. Okay, don't talk about your ex, don't talk about your personal issues. Okay, no matter what you're going through, please don't bring it up here. This was just a meeting for, somebody is getting to know about you, but it wasn't a therapy session. So please don't bring your problems during this time, and your ex is out of picture, because it doesn't have anything to do with this meeting. Okay, so your ex's topic is absolutely out of picture. Okay, yeah, so I hope somebody has noted that down. Mind your conversation and always listen before you speak. Words once spoken cannot be taken back. So you don't want to regret later. Why did I open up too much? Why did I talk about this and this? So mind what you're talking about before you can speak them out, okay? Yeah. And I want to say again, do not try to over-impress by showing your own making skills, ladies. Don't try to over-impress this guy by trying to show you're good at this. Okay, even if we have these interior designers, and then you get into somebody's house and he has invited you for the first time and you want to show how good you are, and how about if you do this, how about if you do this? Yes, you're good at doing that, but please, this is not the day, this is not the place for you to do that. Okay, and even if you're good in cooking, our ladies who know how to cook good meals, don't go there and then you want to show you are the best wife material, and you want to walk into somebody's kitchen and start doing your cooking. Unless this guy invites you, please, can you help me in the kitchen if you don't mind? Or probably just wants to, he enjoys when you do that with him. But if you're not comfortable, even if he invites you to the kitchen to help him, please respectfully just tell him, thank you, but not today. Okay? But don't go there. We say kierere in my country. Don't go there with your kierere. And then you want to show how good you are. Or you want this guy to see you as a good wife material. Yeah, so please, if you are not comfortable with whatever is asking you to help him do in the house, please respectfully just decline and tell him no, but thanks. Okay? This one you can do maybe in the second or the third visit. But on the first visit, please don't start working in somebody's kitchen and you want to show how good you are, your skills there. Okay? Don't go there and start wanting to show him the decorations or the things that he needs to put in his house. Okay, so this one I hope we have taken a note. Okay, and my third last point I'll say, don't be too forward. Don't be too forward. And when I say that, I say this is not the time for you to start walking all over somebody's house. This one I'm just backing it up with the point that I've just stated. Don't be too forward. Okay, you come into my house, and maybe because you don't like my furniture arrangement, and then you want to start telling me how I'm supposed to arrange my house. Please, we have these guys who have gone through a lot. They have struggled to reach where they are, and to them, whatever they have in their homes is an achievement for them. Okay, so you don't want to go there and rubbish whatever you're saying there and want to bring in new ideas. on how you feel they could have done it. Please, don't do that. Don't do that to this poor person. Okay? Don't do that to this poor soul. Sometimes just hold back. Hold back your thoughts. Even if you feel they're burning and you want to talk about them, please don't. Don't do that. Unless they ask you of your idea, like, what do you think? Okay? Then at that point again, you have to think that is whatever response you're going to give going to hurt him, or it's going to maybe motivate him to do better than how his situation is at that point. Okay? Yeah, but let us not be too forward. Okay? Then my second last point will be keep your expectations very low and have an open mind. Okay? Keep your expectations very low and have an open mind. Somebody will just strangle me today. Okay? When I say about keeping our conversation very low, when most of the time, I think it happens to most ladies, okay, where a guy approaches you for the first time, and for you as a lady, you've already started seeing a potential future husband, okay, and we always want to tend to talk about it with our ladies. We go tell our moms, and the trend continues. But at this point, this person is just seeing you as a friend that is getting to know. Okay, but for us, we have already started having wedding plans in our mind, and you are in the Uber or taxi driving to his place, and you're thinking of how the wedding will be and how many children you will have. Please, girl, we don't want to do this to ourselves. Okay, we don't want to do this to ourselves. So stop seeing the future which is not yet there. Stop seeing the future which is not yet there. Okay, go there with the mindset of friendship. Go there with the mindset of friendship, and that is it. Okay? Yeah, so I'll talk lastly about watch what you eat. Watch what you eat. And this one, I'm telling us to take a lot of caution about watching what we are eating. There's a reason why a guy might invite you over to his place. And I'll give you 3 reasons. There are 3 reasons for me, which are well known to me, why a guy might invite you to his place. And one may be because he wants to know you as a friend. Okay? He wants to know more about you as a friend. And number 2, it may be because he sees a future and just want to start from point A of getting to know you. Okay? And my point number 3 may be because he just wants to get under your skirt. He just wants to get under your skirt. So depending on the type of guy that you're dealing with here, okay, please, if your gut tells you something is wrong about someone, please never ignore. Never ignore. And I'm telling you this out of experience. Never ignore. Because our bodies cannot pick up vibrations from nowhere. If your gut tells you something within you is telling you something is amiss, please, no matter the food that this person will offer, the food that he prepared on his own, the drink, please respectfully decline. Just say you are okay. Okay? If your gut tells you something is amiss, please don't go there and just eat yourself up, because you might end up eating the food and being eaten also. So you have to be very careful on this one. Okay? Yeah, so at this point again, if you don't feel like I don't trust this person, always ensure that as you're driving to his place, Let your friend know, let your sister, your brother, or anyone else know where you're going, just in case. Okay? So, girls, I believe and trust that we are going to note these points down, and I believe that they are going to help us. And as I said while I was beginning the video, if in case I've forgotten about something that I haven't mentioned, which is very, very important, please don't forget to let me know on the comment section. Give me your views, okay? Give me your views, and please preserve your memory. Okay, preserve your memory, preserve yourself, because if things go south, if in case things go south, which usually happens, you have to be very careful, because if in case things go south, at least you'll not have some regrets. You know that you played your part, you know how the things that you did during this period of time of getting to know him, you didn't mess up yourself through your words, through your actions. And so even if it is a no, then at least you will still be proud of yourself. All right, girls? So all these etiquette tips that I have shared with you on the do's and the don'ts, I want to invite you again for the next etiquette video that I will do. I'm not gonna give you the tips, but I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it's gonna be, but I will choose something for us so that we may be able to grow as ladies. Okay? Yeah. So all right, ladies, I'm gonna see you in the next video, and I hope that you're going to enjoy this one. And please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, if you're a first timer, please just subscribe, and then give me a thumbs up if you love the video, and please share with your friends, because you don't want to grow alone. Cindy? Yes. So as you're growing, grow with others also, and that is how knowledge is shared. Okay, I love you girls, and ciao. Take care of yourselves.